Welcome to the Work Hard, Play Hard podcast. My name is Rob Murgatroyd, and I am a former doctor turned lifestyle entrepreneur. Each week, I interview some of the best minds on the planet on the science of achievement and the art of fulfillment. Today's episode is a mini-sode that we call Fri-Date with the Wife. In these mini-sodes, my wife Kim and I deconstruct the strategies that we've developed over the last decade to not only grow personally, but to turn our struggles into lessons and create fulfillment in all areas of our lives. Excuses are over. It's time to live. Let's dig into today's topic. Kimberly Murgatroyd, welcome to the first ever Fri-Date with the Wifey.
Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome.
Now, if this is a date, where's my mimosa?
I'm going to have to...
Bloody Mary?
I'll see if I can...
Anything?
I'll see if I can order
Nothing.
one out. So why are we here? We are here to see if we can offer you some actionable information that's gonna help you. You know, we've been together a long time. How many years are we together now?
14 very long years.
All right, well, here we are. This crazy person is about to teach you something. And what I'm going to teach you is a concept called what lights me up, lights you up. So where did this come from? So we went to a Date with Destiny event, which is run by our Lord and Savior, Tony Robbins. And he taught us a few things that really, really stuck out for us. And we've been practicing it ever since. So we're going to share it with you. 3 levels of relationships. Level 1 is it is all about me. Ladies, you remember the high school boy that you dated that really did not care about you, and it was me. I don't care about you. My needs aren't being met, blah, blah, blah. That is a level 1 relationship.
And that high school boy could very well be 40 years old, by the way.
Yes, he can. Level 2 is, you know what? This probably happens a little bit later in life. You take care of your needs, and I'll take care of my needs. Okay? So,
and then we'll meet up.
Yeah, we'll meet up. You got a problem, you take care of yours. I got a problem, I'll go see a therapist. I'll take care of mine. Level 3 is what lights you up, lights me up. Your needs are my needs. Totally different way of looking at things. So, Kim, maybe you can give them some examples of how we've applied that.
Yeah, so, you're going to go through many morphs. You're going to grow, hopefully, and you're going to be inspired by new things and want to do new things. And sometimes I'll hear women say, oh, this is the next thing my husband wants to do. And there's like this, attitude about it. And why does he need to do this? Why does he need a new hill? Why can't he just be happy where he is? And that is not a relationship. And honestly, that just stunts growth. So for us, we have taken the position of what lights you up, lights me up. For example, when Rob turned 44 years old-ish, he dropped about 40 pounds and decided to enter fitness competitions and become a male fitness model, Zoolander style.
By the way, as you were saying that, I'm thinking for the editor, our editor in London is Kat. I just feel like she needs to put like a porker sound in, and then the sound of a crowd,
like a crowd cheering.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, so he literally dropped 40 pounds and ended up working and doing like photo shoots and videos and stuff with Men's Fitness. So there's a lot that goes into that. There's food prepping 6 times a day. There's, dealing with the attitude because he's hungry. There's all of the things in the drama, the lashes. He's got to put his lashes on, whatever. I got to tan them. There's a lot of things. That wasn't the bad part,
by the way, there was no lashes, okay? Just for the record, I have never worn lashes.
I'm pretty sure there was eyeliner. So my point is, a lot of women could look and go, why at 44 years old do you need to get on a stage half naked and blah, 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 blah. But instead, I made it about him, and this was lighting him up. So I jumped on. I was like, we're in together. We're doing this together. I support you 100%. Whatever you need, let me know, and I'm going to support you. Then at like 46, you went ahead and you wanted to become a DJ. And I don't mean a regular wedding DJ. I mean, he wanted to go to massive nightclubs and become a legit electronic music DJ. And so what did we do? We built him a studio in the house. He had his controller in the house, and I'd sit in there, listen to his mixes. I went to every show. This is another crazy thing. He started DJing until 4 a.m. Like most people would be like, dude, we have kids and a family. Like, this is crazy.
Now, this is so easy for somebody listening to, just say to their husband, whatever crazy idea, hey, I want to, honey, I want to be a hip hop artist, for the husband, for the wife to go like, are you fucking crazy? Like, you can't even sing. Like, how are you? But the point of this is that for whatever the reason was, at that moment, I was passionate. The Spirit was moving me, and she sensed that I genuinely wanted to do this. So she went, you know what? This is what lights him up. So it's what lights him up. It's going to light me up, and we're going to do it. So this is like, when people ask us about our relationship, there's real shit that we do in order to have the quality of relationship. So from the law of reciprocity, how do you think I felt having that kind of support for something that meant something to me? Well, the next time she wants to do something, guess what? I'm all in because she was all in, because what lights me up is, you get the idea, right?
It's really interesting because now that I'm thinking about this, probably, 10 years ago, we did our first Tim Ferriss, what do you want to have, be, and do? Dreamline. And I remember I was in a place where I was so uninspired and I was bored and I didn't really know what I wanted to have, be, and do. And so we sat down and we wrote this out. And I said, you know what? I want to dance. And he was like, you want to do what now? And I was like, I want to dance. I'm like, I'm a bad dancer. I don't want to take like dance classes necessarily, like, ballet with 3-year-olds, but I would like to dance. And I think just for fun, it would really light me up. And so the next day, I remember he said, all right, we are going to find you a dance studio. So we went online and we found this place that does drop-in classes. He drove me there, signed me up for a membership, said, what kind of shoes do you need? You need special shoes? Like, you need a tutu? What do you need? And cleared his schedule. So I was able to make it so he could watch our older daughter, and I would be able to make it to that class every week.
Now, on the flip side of that is there are issues that are going to come up that are going to be bubbling up. And sometimes you can, sort of like acknowledge each other's autocorrectness and, the little quirks that we all have. But sometimes there's some things that are new that are coming up because of whatever's going on personally with, each other, that are just starting to annoy you. So what we'll do is we will really not let things bubble up. Look, if somebody is hangry or they're just having a bad day, if you're in tune enough with your spouse, you'll be like, she's stressed. She's got a lot of shit going on, or she's worried about something, or whatever it is. So you'll let that go.
What I would say just on the things that are bubbling up is, when it's just you and your spouse and you don't have kids, it's much easier to go, you know what, you said something earlier that kind of hurt my feelings, or, there's this issue I feel like is coming up more and more. Let's talk about it. But when you have kids, they're always there, right? I mean, we have a 3-year-old and a 19-year-old, and it's like there's someone always around. There's, it's hard to have that conversation.
They're like literally always there.
Yes, it's like The Shining. They're like right behind you. But they're always there. So it is harder for us to have those conversations. So we have to make an intention to have those conversations and not let a decade pass by and I'm still pissed about something he said 10 years ago.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our first short but sweet Fri-Date with the Wifey.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Can I ask you a favor? Listen, how much did this cost you, this podcast? Did it cost you a nickel? Did you pay anything? It was free, right? Do me a favor. Go over to iTunes, put a 5-star review in and say, this was great. This is what we need. We need validation. I need positive reinforcement. Help me continue to do this.
Help me help you.
Go over to iTunes. Give me a 5-star review. And you know what we're going to do? Every week, we are going to raffle off whoever does a 5-star review. And I don't know how many people are going to do that, but it's not going to be thousands. Every week,
or maybe it will be.
Or maybe it will be. We're going to raffle off a free ticket to Lewis House's Summit of Greatness. So if you can go ahead and tag in some way Lewis Howes Summit of Greatness, let him know that you heard about the Summit of Greatness on this show. You will be eligible. There's 2 hoops you got to jump through. 1, leave us a 5-star review. 2, tag Lewis somewhere. Hashtags. Let's call it Work Hard, Play Hard, Lewis. Okay, do that and let me know that you really, really want to go to the Lewis Howes event. It is a weekend in Columbus, Ohio that will change your life. We'll talk more about that on the show.
And this is a 2018 event, right?
And this is a 2018 event. When is it? In September, right?
And I think it's first weekend in October. And it's amazing. We've been 2 years now.
So all you have to do is just give me a 5-star review, tag Lewis somehow, some way, and we will put you in for a raffle, and we're going to do it every single week. You didn't like that plan, right? What was it? I saw you looking up at the sky. You didn't like the.
Well, where are they tagging? Because they got to go to iTunes.
All right. You don't have to tag. All you have to do is give me a 5-star review. Look, that's all I really wanted. And I wanted to let Lewis know that we were in on it, but you don't have to tag.
You can go to your Instagram and tag, but just a little direction.
All right,
here.
fine. Forget the tagging. All you got to
hashtag autocorrect.
All you have to do is just give me a 5-star. Can I get a 5-star review? Can we just do that, please? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being a part of this episode, and we will see you next week for Fri-Date with the Wifey. Say goodbye, Kim.
Bye, Kim.
All right, thanks for listening. If you love this episode and you know someone that needs some help in either stepping up their work hard game or their play hard game, it would mean the world to me if you shared this podcast with them to help me get this movement out there. So if you like what you heard, head on over to iTunes, take 30 seconds and leave me a 5-star review, and I will be forever grateful. So until the next episode, excuses are over. It's time to live.